welcome to Concert Classical Guitars. This is Philippe, and we have a brand new guitar to show you, and this is also very new for us. And after 2 years of waiting, here it is. It's Boguslaw Teryks, and Boguslaw Teryks is originally from Poland, and since 1982 is living in Germany, in Mainz, and is making a something very unique. It's something like you have an Australian lattice brace guitar and a German double top at the same time. So I'm going to tell you this. First of all, you have a matte, a satin finish top, looking like an Australian guitar, and it's a double top, so it's a double cedar top, and under those two tops you have a lattice bracing. On top of that, you have we have a very fancy and very modern looking bridge with a 12-hole tab lock. Also, there is the saddle, the bone saddle is carved here with some waves, and what I've heard from that is when you have waves on the bone, it gives it more flexibility, and so you have something like a mellower tone to the top. And and it looks great too. And here there's a very nicely shaped thing that we will have everywhere on the guitar, so I'm going to show you that. Very nice and cool, and very classy looking rosette. Very nice, wonderful. The inside of the guitar, by the way, is also with polished. The top is French polish, and the back and side is nitrocellulose lacquer. Just before I speak about the back and side, here the bindings are carved in the way that it's not sharp, it's very rounded, and it feels so smooth and comfortable that it's not you that hung the guitar. It's the guitar that keeps you warm. You know, it's very cool. The back and sides are made of laminated Makassar ebony. Very cool looking, and like the Australian kind of guitars, we have a notch back. Here again, I spoke about the inlays. Here there's again the same design as the bridge, but it appear here again, and here too. It's a very nice and wonderful work. Gotti must have spent many hours for all those little things on the design. The head also here has a back plate, and it's very rounded. By the way, the design of the headstock is very short but very open here, so there's less mass to the head. Has something to do with the sound. Also very nice looking premium Goto tuning machine. Everything is carved, everything is worked fine. And I didn't mention before, but even the head is slotted with waves, so everything is like in a mirror. The shape of the neck is very, very great too. Rounded, it's not thin, it's just enough meat, you know. It's not chunky, it just feels great, very comfortable. The guitar is not a super light guitar, and it's not a super heavy guitar, but it's toward the heavy side, but not that much. Still a guitar. Innovated fingerboard with ebony fingerboard. very nicely done here. A lot of attention to the details. The action of the guitar is kind of low, but it's very comfortable. It doesn't buzz. One side marker here at the 7th fret. The heel is nicely carved. Everything is just beautiful on this guitar. It's just very classy looking. Let's check out if the sound is still classy too, and very different. And you see it's very cross line between those two designs. The low E. Without the nail. Kind of it's kind of dark, but it can be also just a little more with more dynamic and a little brighter if you push on the string, so it reacts very quickly. A string, just a little more open than the low E, which is very boom, and then the A is more, just a little more clearer, just clearer. You can feel that there's on every note is has the same tonal sounding than the other. They last as long as the others. This has to give to the lattice, I think. The lattice gives a lot of, like on the piano, you know, every note has its own space, and and it's quick in the attack, like on the double tops. And then the D string, which is bigger, it's more open. It's not louder, it's just more open in terms of musical intention. A lot of sustain. The notes are very pure. There's not too much overtones coming, you know, from the other strings. So you hear the note, the purity of the note. And it has such a long sustain. It's crazy. G string. Is very common from double tops. It's very creamy and very quick in attack. It has a very long sustain too. Usually on German double tops you have very strong attack and very quick decay, so the sustain is going down very quickly. But on this guitar you have quick attack, but not too dynamic. And with the lattice, it tends to shorten down the thing, and you have more sustain. Less picky attack and then short. It's like on a boat, you know, or driving a Mercedes with a big engine. B string again. Not too much overtones, but the very long note. See? Even without the vibrato, there's still the note. I'm just used to vibrate a little to see how the guitar reacts musically. Then the first string. There's a lot of tone colors also. If you move from the neck and go to the bridge, you have a lot of, can go from very round to full bright. Also the guitar, the top react very well for very touch sensitive. I don't push too much on the strings and I have a very nice tone. I'm never, you know, driving at full potential and too much strength. So very nice first string. Very long sustain also, like the three trebles are the same and they have a very unique sound. If I play the melody with the basses, this guitar helps you to have a very when you play the melody, you hear the melody and then the accompaniment is just sitting in the back, and you always can you know, follow the melody, and it's very interesting. And there's a lot of notes that sits around, and you're always surrounded by the notes that stays with the fingers. It's very impressive to play that. It's a very precise tone too. If I play with the trebles, well, this is quite an experience, and Teryks is making these lovely guitars, and I mean, I could say you have the best of both worlds. I mean, the lattice and the double top. but maybe it's a little more than this, and it's a lot of pleasure. It's very precise. The sound is beautiful coming from this guitar. The more I could play it, the more I will understand better this guitar, because yesterday this was just a tree and today it's a guitar, and she has to understand that she's going to make music by now. And thank you, Teryks, for this wonderful instrument. And this is a world-class concert guitar. Thank you guys for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel.